Acne leaves black spots on your face because acne is an inflammation, and those black spots are basically melanin-producing cells panicking and rushing to the crime site and overproducing melanin to protect the fragile inflammatory skin from external damage, mainly UV exposure. These black spots are called post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIH. I'll refer to it as such for the rest of this answer. So first you have to use a sunscreen. UV exposure worsens the problem and you'll have a much harder time getting rid of your PIH if your melanin is still getting into overdrive every day. It's a myth that sunscreen worsens acne, because almost all depends on the base formula of your sunscreen. Keep looking around for something that works for you. My personal favorite is Elta MD UV Clear SPF 46, which has zinc oxide and a pretty clean ingredients list. Also has niacinamide, a great brightening agent. We will talk about that further down. You can't erase PIH like you do ink marks. It's a slow process. It needs a two-pronged approach. You will have to exfoliate to get rid of the already hyperpigmented skin layers, and besides, this helps with acne control. But do it gently. If you use scrubs, use one with round beads, but I generally prefer chemical exfoliation, which is far more controlled and beneficial to the skin. They contain acids, such as lactic acid or glycolic acid, all with different properties that'd be too long to explain here, but a quick Googling on this should set you on the right path. Finally, you can whiten/brighten/whatever, basically stop the PIH from forming in the first place. Various brightening ingredients do this in the various pathways of melanogenesis. I don't like recommending products, because what works for one skin might not work for another. I much prefer recommending ingredients, because when an ingredient works it generally works. To find an effective brightening product, look for these ingredients, instead of just hearing hearsays or blind recommendation, including mine. Hydroquinone, arbutin, or kojic acid. These are similar in the mechanism of action, which is to inhibit a crucial melanin-producing enzyme. HQ is hardcore and often only available through prescription. Kojic acid can be found OTC. Arbutin is very common right now and found in many Asian products. The effectiveness generally descends in that order too. Vitamin C. The most effective is the one in L-ascorbic acid form, but there are other forms too, like ethylated ascorbic acid or the fat-soluble ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate. Niacinamide. This is available in many serums, and the star ingredient of Olay products. Azelaic acid works almost as well as hydroquinone, without the side effects, and also has amazing acne control and anti-inflammatory ability. Extracts like licorice root or soy. Retinoids also have a brightening ability. Of the above, vitamin C, niacinamide, retinoids, and azelaic acid, to some extent, also has proven anti-aging ability and very good to use in long-term. Use them for that purpose even after your PIH has faded, especially the vitamin C and retinoid. When a cream says it targets early signs of aging, I can bet almost certainly that what it contains is niacinamide. Then, take your time and be patient. My own PIH went away in several months, but using vitamin C was the one step that made the biggest difference. Some others report the opposite and instead respond best to niacinamide. And if you're too impatient, then lasers and peels are available. They should provide more dramatic results, but ideally should be done under the supervision of dermatologists.